got there.
Is that thing thick enough or what?
No. Well, you got the big print too.
Well,
you and Lohr Jack?
No, he printed it out.
All right.
I mean, he sent it over to me. I just printed it out that way.
I want to make sure you can see it. Jeez. You can read this from half court. What's up, Darren? How you doing?
Might have somebody reading it from half court.
You need to hold it up for you.
You should let me run the camera.
I don't think. I could use you to make my job a lot easier.
Okay. You do share those stats with the world?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
I think you did. I do what I want.
I did want to look at it. I was curious. One thing I'll say, I'm glad the 6'8" kids on the inside play really. Because we don't do well against inside 6'8" kids. I'd rather them be on the wing.
I'll tell you what.
Because I watched half of their one game today.
Yeah.
I found one on YouTube. Well, they had announcers for that, so I could get a little more info.
Yeah.
As you're listening.
Any good tidbits?
Nothing too good.
Okay, so you give me these starters. So I'm sure that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, I would say.
That's what I'm going with. So he gave me. I'm sure Robbie started for all the season.
Yeah.
So you got Grooms, Winfrey, Wallace, Cajuns,
Usually,
and
Braxton. There it is.
Oh, baby.
Ready to rock and roll.
How about that? Let's see.
Hopefully it doesn't go down. Last game went down the first quarter. Like, whatever the Wi-Fi just dropped.
That's not good.
So what I did, I usually use this in O'Brien's. So what I did, I just turned my Wi-Fi off and just went off my phone. And it ended up being good for the rest of the game. But I'm trying to do the huddle camera and get this fixed. And I was like, Jesus, I'm losing my mind.
You were like Brian.
Well Brian only has one thing. Well, I guess he has the radio too. But
Yeah, but once it goes down, then he panics.
yeah.
Okay, so. See this one? The 53 meter.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Must be all you do.
What? Yeah, I started early. Thanks. She was telling me last game, as I'm trying to fix everything, that the feed went down. It's again, no free shit. So I'm working on it. I said I need a timeout. Tell Robbie to call full timeout. Call 2. I just want to throw my water bottle on the court. open water bottle, throw it on the court.
Slow things down. Slow it down, brother. Slow it down.
I mean, I was thinking, man, next year we're going to need a defender.
What's that?
We're going to need a defender.
A defender?
A defender. Somebody defend somebody. Yeah, Corey. I mean, Alpo does the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look great at it, but I just don't know who can. I might have to recruit somebody that can do that. Maybe. I mean, someone's going to have to. I mean, Tori and Cal, they got to get better. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Better defensively.
Yeah, it means a lot. Yours is the normal, right? I think 8. So you got 15?
I didn't have number 40.
Oh, okay. So you get 15.
One guy playing, I didn't want to do. As long as
Yeah, it's all man. Yes, sir. And then yours is the same as ours.
you had 40, I didn't have number 40. You had number 40?
Yeah, you know what? He sent me the.
Oh, okay.
He sent me a roster today. Because there was a couple. Yeah, he gave me a couple of them on there. There was rosters on Max Preps. The ones that they gave me weren't they weren't.
I said, hey, when they play basketball, they got to try. So sometimes they got to try 2 hours.
Why? Must be on the sticks.
They set her up around get this.
Yeah. I thought it was like
Yeah.
a Newark thing. Wow.
He said it took them 2 hours. He said, I don't know why it took so long. We must have a slow bus route.
I was going to say.
We have a good bus route.
I was going to say, though, it probably shouldn't have taken that long for him. I would have thought it would have been kind of in between.
Right.
You know?
They ain't have no bad weather.
You figure even like that. I mean,
All the snow is in Somerset.
we figure Harrisburg, you're only talking about. From here, it's only like an hour and a half.
Right.
It's not bad. That means he's used to traveling. So you guys are used to it this week. After last trip,
We get into 1:30.
oh,
I got in 1:30 the Saturday and Sweetheart Ball to go to. Then we had Saturday, Sunday, the Derby Crawl.
oh, yeah.
I couldn't wait till this weekend. Couldn't wait till it was over.
So how was the crawl?
Oh,
You behaved?
oh yeah. Did you? We had a good time. Girls didn't behave.
Yeah.
Girls didn't behave.
You did that.
Oh yeah. All I did was pool table.
Is that
Now
right?
I'm trying to play pool and they would pull the kids out, put them right in front of the hole.
Was it worth seeing?
Oh yeah.
Was it? Okay. I just wanted
Pierce.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't
Definitely.
either like
They
that.
pulled their toes out.
Yeah, true. I just thought maybe it was like the 400 pounders throwing them out there.
Oh no.
Might have to look at that next year.
Had a good time. Good time. They raised a lot of money.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Tori has the most threes made on our team, 37.
I saw that. Not
Calvin,
even close.
Calvin 32, Braxton 27. Why aren't that kid's shooting percentages?
Well, two things he didn't do. Well, no, he did. He said this kid shoots 60% from the field.
What?
That's what he said. That's right. He gave me 60%.
From 3-point line?
Well, no, not for the three, but
Foul.
it says here. Well, no, I mean, I get it. See here, you get then you put FG next to it. I mean, it can't be shooting. Because
Overall shooting.
Well, no, because here he said 54, 50, 45, 54, and 60. So,
That's probably overall.
yeah.
I was just curious what ours was. Total.
For what?
Total.
Total percentage?
Total 3-point shooting.
31%. Oh, but I don't. You
Like made.
You know what?
I got them. I just looked.
How many did you have?
Like 141 or something.
At 149.
Huh?
At 149.
Who? They did?
They did. That's what you
Okay.
did.
They have 141.
Is that what it was?
But I was curious. Like, I figured it was Tory probably in the league. I was wondering how many had them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no, you got 30.
however many that kid had.
Yeah.
54 or whatever it was.
There you go. You can read all.
On the family.
No.
Yeah.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. His wings are too small to get his fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyways, because bees don't care what humans think is a boss.
So maybe it's like a test question.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay.
Welcome to Bedford High School for a second round PIAA 4A playoff game between the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Littlestown Thunderbolts. It's time for another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night with exclusive digital coverage of the Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball on the Uniontown Basketball Facebook page. It's being brought to you by the following sponsors: Jack Connor, attorney at law; George Dental Associates, SWGI in Uniontown, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health; the Centers for Rehab Services and physical therapist Jim Burns; First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County; Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facides; attorney Tom Schaefer; Joby's Golf; Zen's Construction Warehouse; Russ Blejo, your local Allstate insurance agent; Dr. Bob Baker, candidate for Fayette County Coroner; Peachin's Pharmacy; Cherokee Recycling; Autoland Hyundai; the law offices of Zebley, Mehalov, and White; Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr; Magisterial District Judge Nate Henning; Sandy Howe Notary Services, and Big Al's Market. Now stay tuned for the Sproul's Insurance Group pregame show here on the Uniontown Boys Basketball Facebook page. Congratulations from Jack Connor, attorney at law, to the Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball team on a great season. Attorney Connor wishes the Uniontown Red Raiders the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. Also, stop by Big Al's Market on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown, family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini. Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter of Coke for $21.99, or try an Italian hoagie in a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Big Al's Market, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252. Let's start with your opening lineups for both teams. The Uniontown Red Raiders, who come in at 21-5 overall, they were 9-1 in Section 3-4A play. Their head coach, Rob Kazmarski, his assistant coach, Ware Gladman, and Ray Robinson. Coach Kazmarski's starters for tonight will be number 00, Notorious Grooms, a 5'10 sophomore guard. He's averaging 13.7 points a game. Number 2, Calvin Winfrey, a 5'11 sophomore guard, averaging 13 points a game. Number 4, Kadrian McLee, a 6'5 junior forward, averaging 7.5 points a game. Number 5, Bakari Wallace, a 5'10 senior guard, averaging 10 points a game. And number 34, Jameer Braxton, a 6'2 junior guard, averaging 12 points a game for the Uniontown Red Raiders. For the Littlestown Thunderbolts, they come in with a 21-6 overall record. They were 13-1 in District 3 York Adams Conference. Their head coach, Jonathan Forster, he's in his 7th year with the Thunderbolts. Coach Forster's starters tonight will be number 15, Lucas Denault, a 6'3 senior guard who's averaging 3 points a game. Number 22, Jake Bosley, a 6'3 senior forward, averaging 15 points a game. Number 24, Cole Riley, a 6'2 junior guard, averaging 7 points a game. Number 30, Christopher Meekin, a 6'8 junior forward, averaging 19 points a game. And number 32, Zion Herr, a 6'1 junior guard, averaging 13 points a game. Both of these teams winners in their first round playoff games. The Uniontown Red Raiders beats Berks Catholic 81-69. Actually had 5 men in 12. For Littlestown, they won their first playoff game and their first state win since 2001, a 64-23 win over Lewisburg. They have actually won 29 straight home games. That goes back to January of 2021. They're led by Christopher Meekin, who's a 1,000-point scorer. He went over that mark on March 1st, 2023. Also, Jake Bosley, who's a 1,000-point scorer, and he went over that mark on January 20th, 23. In that Lewisburg game, Meekin had a double-double. He had 25 points and 13 rebounds. Bosley chipped in with 8 points and Zion Herr had 19 points, 4 made threes in that game. The winner of this game takes on the winner of the Valley View North Catholic game, which is being played at Central Mountain High School, and that game will take place on Friday night. So the winner looking to stay a little closer to home, maybe, or maybe back up here at Bedford again, Bill. We don't know yet, but we'll see what's happening. Both teams coming out. We'll be back with the start of this game in a little bit, right after some messages from our sponsors. UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. You can call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, and they can contact your doctor for you. Call 724-437-7500. Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facides knows there's nothing more exciting than high school sports. He knows all the athletes worked hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Commissioner Facides salutes all the young contestants in their efforts and wishes good luck, and may the best team prevail from Fayette County Commissioner Vince Facides. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services. Visit georgedentalassociates.com today and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Spring forward with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or a home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace. Take care of that leaking roof or replace those outdoor floors. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MNLS 458729. We've got about 13 minutes to go before the opening tip-off. And again, we'll run over these starting lineups again for you. For Uniontown, it's Notorious Grooms, Calvin Winfrey, Kadrian McLee, Bakari Wallace, and Jameer Braxton. For the Littlestown Thunderbolts, it'll be Lucas Denault, Jake Bosley, Cole Riley, Christopher Meekin, and Zion Herr. Both of these teams coming in pretty evenly matched. The Thunderbolts are averaging around 61 points a game, but only allowing 43 points. They've made 149 three-pointers on the year, and they're led by Zion Herr, who had 53 made threes throughout the season. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, they come in averaging 72.8 points a game, only allowing 47.7. They come in making 141 three-pointers on the year, and they were led by Notorious Grooms, who had 37 made threes. A little bit of size differential for Littlestown coming into this game. The bigs underneath with Meekin at 6'8", Bosley at 6'3", Denault at 6'3". Red Raiders on the other side have size as well with Kadri McLee at 6'5". You also have Braxton at 6'2". You'll see Levi Gardner off the bench at 6'6". So should be a pretty even matchup here today. As we said, both of these teams with huge wins in their first playoff game in the PIAA playoff start, round one. Little trip up here. Took about an hour and 45 minutes for the Red Raiders. And talking to the people from Littlestown, took them a little over 2 hours to get here. And as they said to us, they've traveled for pretty much a lot of their games, taking anywhere between two to 3 hours to get to an away game. So they should be used to the travel, but pretty nice crowd here so far. Still 11 minutes to go here before game time. We'll go over a couple more of our sponsors here. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials. some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. His firm concentrates in will, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field, and Marcellus gas negotiations, as well as family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is now a part of U.S. Digestive Health. If you have a close family member with colon cancer or precancerous polyps, your screening should begin at age 40 instead of 45. Learn more at usdigestivehealth.com. Where can you go these days to have your gas pumped, your oil checked, and your windshield cleaned for you? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is located on the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard in Uniontown. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, state inspections, and 24-hour AAA towing service. Phone 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf. Shop the March sales at Zen's Construction Warehouse on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by the Nelson family, Zen's has everything you need for that next home improvement project at deep discounted prices. Phone 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings. So as the captains meet it in front of the scorer's table here, it'll be Bakari Wallace, Tanner Uphold for the Uniontown Red Raiders. On the other side, it looks like it's going to be Jake Bosley, and not sure who the number is on the far side. Looks like number 15. That's going to be Lucas Denault. As they go over the rules here, get a little instruction from the attorneys. And also number 30, Christopher Meekin over there. I'm not sure how I missed him. Billy's giving me the signal. He's 6'8", so that might not be a good sign for this broadcast, Bill. Getting the ground rules, getting everything laid out. About 8:20 to go here before we start the opening tip. As we said, both of these teams coming in, playing some pretty good basketball. Uniontown lost to North Catholic in the WPIAA playoffs, but came back and beat Bell Vernon for the consolation first round. And then they also beat Hampton for the 5th place consolation spot. And as we mentioned, they beat Berks Catholic 81-69. That goes back to Friday night, the 10th. On the other side, the Littlestown Thunderbolts, as we said, defeated Lewisburg in the first round of the playoffs, 64-23. They came in, actually won 2 of their last 3 games prior to that. They had beat Bishop McDevitt 81-57 on February 23rd. Lost to Fleetwood 58-37. Then beat Octoraro 75-57 on March 1st. And as we said, beat Lewisburg a day late. They were actually supposed to play last Friday, but due to weather conditions, were not able to get that game in until Saturday night, but able to pull off a win. And as we said, their first state playoff win since 2001. So they're looking forward to continuing this. Getting a couple people with official score information down here. Our friend Calvin Winfrey putting on looks like a referee shirt. Got to get into the garb, I guess. As we said, going to expect to see a lot of threes. Both of these teams come in. Zion Herr actually making 53 threes throughout the year and shooting 60% from the field. So he's going to be somebody that they rely on. And he's only a junior guard at 6'1". And really just a couple senior starters on this team. Littlestown starts 2 seniors, and that's Denault and Bosley. But Riley, Meekin, and Herr, all juniors. Coming off the bench, they'll pretty much use 3 seniors and a junior. Brandon Claybaugh is a junior guard. Nate Thomas, a senior forward, Caleb Unger, a senior guard, and Kyle Thayer, a 5'7" senior guard off the bench for the Littlestown Thunderbolts. On the Uniontown Red Raiders side, Coach Kizmarski goes about 9 or 10 deep. So you'll see Levi Garner, Tavian Richardson, Tanner Uphold, excuse me, and Jeremiah Hager coming off the bench for the Uniontown Red Raiders. The Red Raiders only starting one senior, and that's Bakari Wallace. Jameer Braxton, a junior, Kadrian McLeod, Jr., and Winfrey and Grooms, both sophomores for the Uniontown Red Raiders. So with 5 minutes to go, we'll give a couple of sponsors their spots here. March's saving of the green at Autoland Hyundai. The new 2023 Hyundai Santa Cruz SEL Premium has available 1,000 HMF bonus cash plus fuel efficiency. Lease the new hybrid Hyundai Venue SE for only $199 per month for 36 months. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. See them online at autolandhyundai.com. Remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai. Zebley, Mehalov, and White are local lawyers handling local problems. Whether it's bankruptcy, criminal law, Social Security, disability, or a variety of other legal issues, Zebley, Mehalov, and White provides services aimed to resolve their clients' needs. Phone 724-439-9200 or visit zeblaw.com. Dr. Bob Baker, who's running for Fayette County Coroner, would like to wish the Uniontown Red Raiders the best of luck in tonight's playoff game. Dr. Baker has the training, experience, commitment, and dedication to serve as your next Fayette County Coroner. Cherokee Recycling, when you're looking to make some extra cash for aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till noon. Closed Sundays and holidays. Call Marcus or Rags at 724-439-3228 for your Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense. Also want to mention Magisterial Justice Judge Nate Henning would like to wish the best of luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders and all of our local teams in the PIAA playoffs this year. Go Red Raiders from Magisterial District Judge Nate Henning. So as we close in, under 3 minutes to go here before the start of this contest, Coach Kizmarski and his staff had a great year and looking to continue it on. Pretty nice crowd filling in here. On our right will be the Littlestown Thunderbolts. Uniontown bench to our left. We'll be getting ready here for the starting lineups in the national anthem. Good atmosphere, both of these teams ready to go. Again, the live video stream tonight is courtesy of the law offices of Zebley, Mehalov, and White, Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr, Autoland Hyundai of Uniontown, and the Friends of Jack W. Connor. Getting ready for another C. Harper Group high school sports night. As mentioned, this pregame show is brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Clock ticking down, closing in on a minute. We're going to get ready for some basketball action here. Again, both of these teams with 21 wins on the season. Uniontown had to travel about 4.5 hours to surprise an extremely good Berks Catholic team. As we said, the Uniontown Red Raiders, extremely balanced scoring. 23 by Winfrey in that game, 18 by Wallace, 12 by Grooms. And really the game was decided in the third quarter when the Mustangs outscored Berks 18-10, and also in the fourth 30-23. On the other side, Littlestown had very little trouble defeating Lewisburg. They actually started out the game on a 22-9 run to start the contest and never trailed after that. Enacted the mercy rule in the fourth quarter. And as we said in that game, they were led by Chris Meekin, who had a double-double, 25 points, 13 rebounds, and Zion Hart, who had 19 points, and 4 of those made threes. So we're going to get ready for your starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by the U.S. Digestive Health and the Southwest Endoscopy Center in Uniontown. All right, and we're ready to go. As we said, the starting lineups were brought to you by the U.S. Digestive Health and the Southwest Endoscopy Center in Uniontown. So the Red Raiders huddling up. It'll be Grooms, Winfrey, McLee, Wallace, and Braxton for the Red Raiders. For the Thunderbolts, it'll be Denault, Bosley, Riley, Meekin, and Her. In the center circle will be Meekin jumping for the Thunderbolts and Kadrian McLee for the Red Raiders. Red Raiders will be going left to right on your screen. In their home whites. And here we go. We're underway. Tap back, controlled by Winfrey. Winfrey to the right side, down to Makari Wallace. Man-to-man defense by the Thunderbolts. Winfrey guarded closely there by Cole Riley. Down in the corner to Braxton. Braxton to McLee. It's going to take it strong against Meekin. Shot off the mark, and a rebound there by Meekin. Lucas Denault running the point. Red Raiders also playing man-to-man defense. Here's Riley, far side. To Meekin, top of the key. Gets it down to Bosley, posting up. He's guarded there closely by Braxton. Here's a three attempt by Meekin. No good. Notorious Grooms didn't even have to jump to get that rebound. Winfrey going to drive the lane, pull up jumper. 12-footer is good. So Notorious Grooms with the first basket of the game. And the Red Raiders with a quick 2-0 lead. Swinging it around. Far court, here's Riley with the three. Up, no good. Calvin Winfrey with the rebound. He's going to run. Hits Bakari Wallace on the right. Wallace stopped there. Good defense by Denault. Here's Braxton going to drive hard to the basket. Up the rim, no good. McLee with the offensive rebound, goes up strong. And he's going to pick up the foul. Nice position underneath there by Kadrian McLee as he picks up the rebound offensively and draws the foul. That foul is going to be on number 15. It's going to be on Lucas Denault. So that's Denault's first, team first. And McLee for the line. Misses the first. McLee only a 51% free throw shooter throughout the year. And oddly enough, shoots 66% from the field. Misses the second, near tip in by Wallace. Just couldn't get it to go. Good try there. Denault's going to be stepping on the sideline. Good defense there by Notorious Grooms. So a turnover by the Thunderbolts. Jameer Braxton to trigger it in. On the near sideline. Looking for help. Gets it to Grooms. Grooms going to get it back to Winfrey. Winfrey running the offense. Here's Grooms trying to shake the defense there by number 32. That's Her. There's Braxton with a nice move. Jumper, no good. Rebound again by McLee. Kicks it back out. Winfrey thought about the three. He's going to kick it to Grooms. Grooms down in the corner to Wallace. Wallace with a three attempt. That's banked. Almost went in. Makari Wallace didn't think that ball had a chance, but actually off the glass. Here comes Meekin the other way. He's going to get it to Bosley. Poked away there by Braxton. Here comes Wallace. Winfrey's going to drive. Kick it back to McLee. He's going to go strong and lay it up and in. Kadrian McLee with his first basket of the game. And the Red Raiders now showing full court press with a 4-0 lead. Nice shot there. Lucas Denault with the floater over top. Kadrian McLee gets the first points on the board for the Thunderbolts. 5:30 to go first quarter. Here's Winfrey driving. Euro step. No good. A little too strong. And he's going to get called for the poke. Might have been a little frustration call. But Winfrey tried to lay it up with the left hand. Just a little too strong. So he's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be the first team foul for the Red Raiders. And again, full court pressure being shown by the Red Raiders. Here's Denault in the corner being picked up there by Grooms. Gets it to Bosley in the middle. Near turnover. They're going to call a foul. I think that foul's going to go on to Grooms, but not so sure I agree with that call. Actually thought Denault might have got away with a push as he went for the loose ball. So Notorious Grooms picks up his first. That's team second. And now Cole Riley to trigger it in at half court. That's backcourt. That should have been a backcourt violation. Here's a 3 attempt by her. Off the mark, fought for, pulled away by Bakari Wallace. He gets it up to McLeod. Wallace going to drive baseline, goes up strong, and gets it to go. Bakari Wallace showing his quickness there, driving baseline. Went up against 3 Thunderbolts and able to get it to go. The Red Raiders now with a 4-point lead, 6-2, under 5 to go, first quarter. Picked up there near steal, and it is a steal. Here's Winfrey on the other side, stops, tries to draw the foul, but Winfrey gets the easy layup. He's got 4, and the lead now 8-2, and another steal. Here's Braxton, goes up strong, and gets the basket. Braxton up strong. He's going to pick up the foul there. That foul's going to be on Meekin as he went for the block. So the good basket and the foul. So Meekin picks up his first. That's going to send Braxton to the line. 63% free throw shooter. And he's trying for the old-fashioned three-point play. Just off the mark. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call that off Bakari Wallace. So the Thunderbolts right now trailing 10-2, 4:34 to go, first quarter, and really having a difficult time with this Red Raider press. Here's Denault, picked up at half court by Winfrey. I'm sorry, that was Bosley. And that's a backcourt. Gets it over to Meekin. Here's Cole Riley, picked up there by Wallace. Swings it to the near side. Near poke away by Braxton. Bosley trying to make a move. Little floater, no good. Kadri McLeod picks up the second foul now on the 6'8" junior, Christopher Meekin. So that's going to be a big call. Oh, no, they're going to call that on 22. That's going to be on Bosley. So Bosley with his first. Actually thought that foul should have been on Meekin. So Winfrey now swings it near side to Grooms. Braxton in the lane, no good. Fights for his own rebound. He and Meekin, and he's going to be called for a travel. Braxton and Meekin went up for that rebound. Meekin just lost his balance, went out of bounds. So Notorious Grooms will trigger it in under the Uniontown Red Raider basket. Tipped away. Nice hands there by Denault. He's able to tip it out of bounds. Grooms is going to have to walk from underneath the hoop over here to the near side. And he kicks it in again to Braxton. Braxton going to get called for the walk. Braxton unsure what he should have done. Actually had a lot of wide open space. Could have taken a easy 12-foot jumper, but tried to get in a little closer and got called for the travel. So now here's Denault being guarded by Grooms. Swings it over to her. Her picked up. Nowhere to go. That looked like a double dribble. Grooms with the poke away. We're going to have a timeout. So a timeout called by the Thunderbolts there first. So with 3:31 to go in this first quarter, it's the Uniontown Red Raiders 10, the Littlestown Thunderbolts 2. Contact Uniontown All-State Agent Russ Blejo for a free quote for home and car insurance near you. Located on Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, call Russ at 724-439-9700. Remember, you're in good hands with Russ Blejo and Allstate. Sandy Howe Notary Services provides notary services, vehicle title registration, and transfers in the Smithfield and surrounding areas. Call 724-564-8955 or stop by and see them on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield. A special hello to Ed Walensky watching our broadcast tonight from Sandy Howe Notary Services. So with 3:31 to go, the Thunderbolts right now reeling a little bit, having a difficult time with the quickness of Uniontown. So a timeout there by Coach John Forster. Forster, as we said, in his 7th year, actually played basketball at Frostburg State. Came up to coach Littlestown in 2016. There's Denault in the corner. 3-point attempt. Bang. That's Zion Her making his 54th three-pointer of the year. Here's Braxton with 3, trying to answer back and does. Braxton now with 5, and the lead back up to 8, 13-5, 3:06 to go. Levi Gardner, who checked in for the Red Raiders, now guarding Meekin. Here's Her looking for the 3. Bosley with the drive. Swallowed away by Levi Gardner. That ball's going to be poked out by Christopher Meekin. So Garner, who checked in, giving Kadrian McLee a breather, gets the block. Now Tanner Uphold also checking in. Bakari Wallace going to take a seat. So it's Uphold, Winfrey, Grooms, Braxton, and Garner. Winfrey running the point. Now a little 2-3 zone. Here's Grooms from way downtown. Off the back rim. Rebound there by Jake Bosley. He's going to get it to Zion Her. Her's going to pull up for the 3. Off the back rim. Rebound there. Tanner Uphold. Looked like he got away with a foul, but Meekin picks up the loose ball and goes in for his first points of the game. Meekin now with 2. The lead at 6, 13-7. 2:15 to go first quarter. This 2-3 zone now being employed by the Thunderbolts. Grooms at the point. Over to Winfrey, near side. Winfrey going to drive. Money got away with a walk. Good, beautiful pass there. Levi Garner, the beneficiary there of a beautiful pass by Winfrey. So Winfrey with the assist. Now he's picking up Her. Here's Cole Riley. Drops it down to Bosley. Bosley's going to go up strong. That's going to get swatted away again. So Levi Garner making a quick impact for the Uniontown Red Raiders. 2 quick blocks. So now the Thunderbolts triggering in underneath. Cole Riley, little ball fake there, but couldn't get Uphold to bite. There's Bosley. That's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Calvin Winfrey. Not a good foul. Just grabbed him as he tried to go by, and that's going to be the second on Winfrey. So now it looks like Bakari Wallace is going to have to check in for Calvin. Calvin, 4 points so far in this first quarter, but not a very good foul there. Trouble getting it in. Here's Her. Another 3. Her with his second made 3 of the game. The lead cut down now to 5, 15-10. Under 1:30 to go first quarter. Here's Braxton. Going to get it down to Wallace. Wallace tries to go up strong. It's poked away. Coming the other way is Zion Her. Bosley, far side to Riley. Riley pulls up, swings it back to Bosley. Here's Meekin posting up, trying to make hay on Garner. No good. Good defense there by Levi. Levi, outlet pass now to Grooms. Grooms looking to run. Here's Bakari Wallace going to drive baseline up and gets the teardrop to go. So Wallace with 4. Here's a long pass on the other side. That's to Nathan Thomas, who checked in. He missed the shot. Levi Garner with the rebound. And here's Jameer Braxton. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Grooms kicked there by Cole Riley. So the ball back out of bounds to Uniontown on the far side. Jameer Braxton going to trigger it in. Looks like a kind of like a 1-3-1 zone here being employed, or 1-2-2, I'm sorry, by the Thunderbolts. Grooms going to take a little time off the clock. That's going to be a backcourt. Grooms got trapped in a bad spot. And not a good pass. Fans yelling that the ball was tipped. They're going to call a backcourt on Uniontown. So the turnover, 17-10, 25 seconds to go. Here's Cole Riley. Top of the key now to Thomas. Here's a 3-point by Meekin. Up, back rim, no good. Offensive rebound on the long rebound by Cole Riley. Drive here by Her, dumps it down. Bosley, he's got no place to go, and that's a travel. Fantastic defense there by Jameer Braxton. And now 8.3 seconds to go. Checking in for Uniontown will be Jeremiah Hager. Hager is going to give Levi Gardner a little breather here, and Gardner really making an impact for the Red Raiders. A couple of blocks and rebounds. Great defense. Here's Grooms. Back to Braxton. 3 to go. Jump. Here's Grooms with a jumper. Good. Notorious Grooms with the first made 3 of the game. So I'm sorry, second made 3 of the game for the Red Raiders. And that extends the lead to the largest of the night. 20-10 is Uniontown. Notorious Grooms busted 3 there with 3 seconds to go. The Littlestown fans were looking for a travel, but Braxton got away with it. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Uniontown Red Raiders 20, the Littlestown Thunderbolts 10. It's time to order your free at-home COVID tests so that you will have them when you need them. Peaches Pharmacy can help you get your free COVID tests. Just call 724-626-9600. That's 724-626-9600. Or you can stop in the pharmacy inside Peach Market in Connersville. Dave Lohr wants to remain your Fayette County Commissioner. Commissioners have come and gone, but real change came when Dave Lohr was elected Fayette County Commissioner. Dave Lohr wishes the Uniontown Red Raiders the best of luck in tonight's PIAA playoff game. This game and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the PIAA and the Uniontown School District. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefits of the viewing audience, and any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent from the PIAA and the Uniontown School District is strictly prohibited. As we get underway here, second quarter, the Thunderbolts trail 20-10. Here's Meekin, top of the key. Cole Riley with the 3 up, no good. And the rebound there by Winfrey. Great outlet pass to Grooms. He's going to go strong. Dump it back to Bakari Wallace. And Wallace with the easy layup off a beautiful feed by Grooms. Wallace now has 6, and the lead extended now to 12, 22-10. Under 7:30 to go, first half. Here's Meekin with the shot, no good. And McLee with the rebound. Here's Winfrey looking to run. Winfrey picked up 2 quick fouls there in the first quarter. Here's the floater, no good off the rim. That's collected there by Meekin. Meekin swings it over to Zion Herr. Herr, 6 points already on 2 made 3s in that first quarter. Here's Meekin going to try to drive. He's picked up. That ball was poked away by Grooms, and that ball's going to be out of bounds off Meekin. Beautiful hands there by Grooms as he poked that ball away. Had all ball, poked it off Meekin, and it went out of bounds. So now Kadri McLee swinging it into Winfrey. Here's Grooms. Got to get it out of that corner. Nice entry pass there to McLee, down in the corner to Wallace. He's going to drive baseline again, up strong. And Bakari Wallace, again on the baseline, able to pick up his 8th point of the night. He leads all scorers. That ball was knocked out of bounds by Grooms. Good defense tonight by the Uniontown Red Raiders. 24-10. 6:40 to go, second quarter. There's Zion Herr to Meekin. Meekin going to try to drive baseline. Cut off there by McLee. Here's Herr going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out. That's number 14. That's going to be Caleb Unger who checked in. Long rebound there by Herr. He's going to get fouled as he takes it to the basket. Foul going to be called there on Kadri McLee. McLee went up to block the shot, but he's going to pick up his first foul tonight, and that's going to send Zion Herr to the line. Herr, 6 points already on 2 made 3s. He's got 55 made 3s on the year. First attempt up, and no good. Don't have any foul shooting stats for the Thunderbolts. They are now 1 for 2 from the line as Herr picks up his 7th point. Here's Braxton, top of the key. Nice swing pass down to McLee. Puts up strong, but can't get it to go. Rebound there by Bosley. Here's the outlet pass to Herr. Herr's going to take it strong. Nice poke away there by Winfrey. And Winfrey Lucky that he didn't pick up his third foul, but it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Uniontown Red Raiders. So good defense there by Calvin Winfrey as he poked that ball away. Looked like Herr might have been shaken up a little bit. Here's Grooms being defended there by Herr. Trying to work off the screen by McLee. Back to Bakari Wallace, up for three. No good, front rim. Rebound there by Jake Bosley. Bosley gets it to Meekin. Herr with the ball fake. He's going to swing it back into Meekin. Meekin being guarded there by Kadri McLee. Gets it to Bosley down low. Braxton on D. Ball fake, up, no good. Meekin with the poke. And that's going to be poked out of bounds by Christopher Meekin. The ball taken out of bounds here by Uniontown. 5:30 to go, second quarter, and Red Raiders with a 13-point advantage, 24-11. Here's Grooms being picked up by Herr. Kicks it back to Braxton. Braxton down the lane, floater up and good. Jameer Braxton now with 7. And the lead now at 15, 26-11. And the Red Raiders so far looking pretty strong. There's Grooms near steal. Swings it over here to Herr. McLee might have got away with a little push. There's Meekin, top of the key, looking to shoot the three, and there's a travel. So again, Kadri and McLee, fantastic defense for the Red Raiders. And that's going to be a turnover. So now Grooms will flip it in to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey, as we said, picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter. So far, doing a decent job here, trying to stay out of foul trouble. Swings it near side to Wallace. Winfrey, top of the key. 2-3 zone. There's cutting Grooms, floater in the lane. No good. Tipped up by Wallace, no good. You're going to have a push on the backside. That's going to be on Kadri McLee. He pushed Jake Bosley, who had good position underneath. So now McLee with 2 fouls. A little after party there by Nathan Thomas. He and McLee exchanged pleasantries. Here's Bosley. That ball's going to be poked out of bounds by Braxton on the backside. So taking it out will be Caleb Unger. Unger trying to get it to Meekin. Herr with the ball fake, trying to drive. Tied up. That ball's going to be out of bounds off of the Thunderbolts. And they were looking for a foul, but really I thought it should have been a jump ball call. But either way, it's Uniontown possession. Here's Winfrey, picked up there by Unger. Kicks it to Grooms. Jameer Braxton lines up a 3, no good. Rebound there by Bakari Wallace. Nice job offensively. He's going to throw it. It's going to be a backcourt. Beautiful job by Wallace to get the rebound, but really had nobody to go to and just flipped it back, carried into the backcourt where Grooms gathered it in. So now 4 minutes even to go, second quarter, and the Red Raiders with a 15-point lead, 26-11. Here's Herr, picked up by Grooms. Meekin looking to drive baseline. McLee with the block, and they're going to call foul. Wow. That should have been a jump ball. And that's going to be big because that's going to be McLee's third foul. So with 3:50 to go in the second quarter, Kadri McLee picks up his third foul. That's going to send Meekin to the line. Meekin pretty quiet here tonight. Only 2 points. First attempt up and no good. So the Thunderbolts now 1 for 3 from the line. Checking out is going to be Nathan Thomas. Checking back in is going to be Lucas Denault. So here's Meekin with his second attempt. Up and good. So Meekin now with 3. And the lead now at 14, 26-12. 3:45 to go first half. Bakari Wallace flips it back out to Winfrey. Winfrey and Grooms play catch. Winfrey thinking about the 3, going to take a deep one.
back rim. That's going to be gathered in off Unger, and they're going to say that's off Uniontown. Wow. Not so sure how he called that one. That was definitely off of Unger, but they're going to say that was poked out by Bakari Wallace. So now Wallace going to pick up Denault. And here comes the full court pressure again by Uniontown. Braxton and Grooms looking for the double team. Nearly stolen away by Braxton, but knocked out of bounds, couldn't control it. Almost another near steal and an easy layup for the Red Raiders. They would have had numbers with Grooms and Braxton. Now here's her, picked up in the backcourt by Grooms. Works it near side. Here's Denault. Denault picked up here by Wallace. That's got to be a pick. That's going to be on Jake Bosley. Bosley threw the body block there. That's going to be his second foul. More importantly, that's team fifth. So Bosley now with 2. He joins Grooms with 2. As we said, KJ McLee probably going to sit the rest of this half with 3 fouls. Here's Winfrey. Back to Grooms. Looking for a little space here. Bakari Wallace taking a little time off the clock. Winfrey faked the 3. Looking underneath to Levi Gardner, who checked in with McLee. Grooms kicks it back out. Braxton going to drive hard up and good. So Jameer Braxton now with 9. And the lead to 16, 28-12. Here's her near side. Ball fake to Garner. Up to the top. Here's Bosley with 3. Jake Bosley with his first made basket of the game. And a 3-pointer. His 17 made 3 of the year. Here's Grooms in the middle lane. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace cutting down the lane. That ball's going to be poked out of bounds by Bosley. Bakari Wallace got to be careful. A little overheated there. Getting a little tit for tat here. Getting a little fierce here. So everybody's got to be a little careful. Here's her. Picked up in the backcourt by Uphold. Barely gets it across the timeline. There's Meekin for 3. Up, no good. Bakari Wallace with the rebound, and he's coming full speed ahead. Going to drive baseline, kicks it back out. Tanner Uphold in the corner. They're going to say he stepped on the sideline. So Tanner Uphold, who checked in the game for Calvin Winfrey, so he doesn't pick up his 3rd. Stepped on the sideline, so a turnover. So now 2 minutes to go, 13-point lead by the Red Raiders. Here's Denault, picked up by Grooms. Near double team. They're going to get it down low to Bosley. He traveled, but got away with it. Here's Wallace. Another poke away. There's Unger. Now they're going to call that on Bakari Wallace. So Wallace with his first foul. They're going to call that on Bakari Wallace. Wally picks up his first. Now Calvin Winfrey going to come in for Wallace. 1 minute, 42 seconds to go, and now the Thunderbolts in the 1-and-1. Unger going to the line, a 5'8" senior guard. 17 fouls now on the Red Raiders. Unger up and no good. And steal there by Bosley, and it's stolen back by Uphold and Meekin. And they're going to say that's out of bounds off Uphold. Wow. Here's Unger going to trigger it in. Her in the corner. Uphold. Good defense. Going to flip it to Meekin in the lane. They're going to call a foul there on Levi Garner. So now, first foul on Garner. That's going to send Meekin back to the line. Meekin, 3 points on the night, 1 for 2 from the foul line. Checking in for the Thunderbolts is going to be Cole Riley. First shot up and good. So Meekin now with 4. Unger's going to check out. Caleb Unger gave good minutes to Coach Forster while he was in there. 18 fouls against the Red Raiders. Meekin knocks down the second. So now the lead at 11, 28-17. Here's Winfrey. Going to bring it back out, run some time. Trying to be double team there. Near steal. Braxton able to collect it. Picked up there, gets it to Garner underneath. They're going to say that's off Littlestown. So with a minute 12, the Red Raiders getting it into Grooms. Garner back out, Uphold, going to drive. Flicks it to Garner, beautiful pass. Levi Gardner on the beautiful dish by Uphold. And the lead now back up to 13. Here's Meekin trying to post up. He's going to go up strong. That was not a foul. Meekin gets the basket. And Garner's going to pick up his second foul. So now Meekin with a chance for the three-point play. Meekin 3 for 4 from the line. And up and good. So Meekin now closes the gap to 10. That's the closest it's been for a while. Grooms could be backcourt. Wow. Braxton with a shot, up and good. Jameer Braxton with 6 1/4. 11 for the game, he steals it. Coming back the other way, Braxton's going to take it strong. Ball's going to be poked away by Jake Bosley. So Uniontown with a 12-point lead, 36.2 seconds to go. And here's Grooms going to trigger it in for the Red Raiders. Grooms out on top to Winfrey. Back to Grooms. Cross court now to Uphold. Red Raiders probably going to hold for one. 25 seconds to go now. First half. Out to Uphold. Uphold pulls it back out. Back to Winfrey. Down to 17 seconds to go. Braxton with a fake. He's going to take it up strong. No good. Rebound there pulled away by, looked like number 15, Denault. Down to 6 seconds to go. They're not paying attention to the clock. Launch from 3, no good. Just kind of lost track of the clock right there. So at halftime, it's the Uniontown Red Raiders 32. The Littlestown Thunderbolts 20. We'll be back with your first half stats right after these messages on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Congratulations from Jack W. Connor, attorney at law, to the Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball team on a great season. Attorney Connor wishes the Uniontown Red Raiders the best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. Also, stop by Big Al's Market on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini. Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizza and a 2-liter for $21.99, or try an Italian hoagie in a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Big Al's Market, 73 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252. Let's go over your halftime stats. These halftime stats are brought to you courtesy of the First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. So for the Uniontown Red Raiders in that first half, they were led in that first half by Jameer Braxton, who had 11. He had 6 of those in the second quarter. He was followed by Bakari Wallace, who had 8 points, 4 in each quarter. 4 points for Calvin Winfrey and 4 points for Levi Garner off the bench. A made 3 by Notorious Grooms in the first quarter, and a 2-point basket by Kadrian McLee in that first quarter. They scored 20 in the first, 12 in the second for their total of 32. They had 2 made threes, one by Grooms and one by Braxton in that first half. And they were 0 for 3 from the foul line in that first half. The only Red Raider in foul trouble would be Kadrian McLee. He picked up his third foul with 3:50 to go in that second quarter. Calvin Winfrey also has 2 fouls. Outside of that, Levi Gardner picked up 2 off the bench, and Notorious Grooms with the only other foul for the Red Raiders. For the Littlestown Thunderbolts in that first half, they were led by Christopher Meekin, who scored 8 points, 6 of those coming in the second quarter, and 4 of those coming from the foul line. 7 points by Zion Hurr. He had 2 made threes in that first half. 3 points on a made three by Jake Bosley in that second quarter, and Lucas Denault had a made basket for his 2. They scored 10 in both the first and the second quarters for their total of 20. They had 3 made threes, 2 by Zion Hurr and 1 by Jake Bosley, and they were 5 for 7 from the foul line in that first half. Jake Bosley with 2 fouls for the Thunderbolts, but outside of that, nobody else in foul trouble for Littlestown. So we'll get ready to start the third quarter. We got about 6 minutes to go, so we'll recognize some of our sponsors. The UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. You can call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access, and they can contact your doctor for you. Call 724-437-7500 for UPMC Centers for Rehab Services. Also, Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vacides knows that there is nothing more exciting than high school sports. He knows all the athletes work hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Commissioner Vince Vacides salutes all the young contestants in their efforts and wishes good luck, and may the best team prevail. From Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vacides. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services. Visit georgedentalassociates.com today and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Spring forward with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or a home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Associate of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 458729. So with 4:25 to go here before the beginning of the second half, Uniontown Red Raiders with a 32-20 lead. And we'll throw in another score for you. The Hampton Talbots are defeating the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 25-24 at halftime. That game being played over at Norwin. And that scoreboard is brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy. Peachin's Pharmacy in the downtown Connersville Peachin Market. So LH led 9-8 after the first quarter and trailed 25-24 at half. So 3:40 to go, and see what kind of strategy both of these teams pull out in the second half. So we said Kadrian McLeod, the only Red Raider with foul trouble. He has 3. Calvin Winfrey with 2, but he was able to play the rest of the first quarter and most of the second quarter without picking up his third foul. On the other side, only 4 team fouls for the Thunderbolts. 2 of those by Bosley, 1 by Meekin, and 1 by Lucas Denault. As we said, Jameer Braxton with a great first half for the Red Raiders. He scored 11, and Bakari Wallace able to slash through the baseline and pick up 8 points. As we said, 4 in both quarters. Only 2 made threes by the Red Raiders and only 3 made threes on the Thunderbolt side. Both teams came in over 140 made threes on the season. It's really good defense by both teams in that first half. Coach Gizmarski able to work that press in that first half, cause a number of turnovers. And McLee, see if he starts the second half. He did start the game. I have a feeling that Coach Gizmarski will have his normal starters out for the beginning of this second half. Just tell McLee, be extremely careful not to pick up your fourth foul. He's an integral part of this Red Raider team. As we said on the other side, no worries for the Thunderbolts. Only Bosley with 2 fouls. The Red Raiders 0 for 3 in that first half from the foul line. The Thunderbolts 5 for 7. They also missed the front end of a 1-and-1. So 1:45 to go, and we'll recognize a couple more sponsors before we start this second half. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer has litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is now a part of U.S. Digestive Health. If you have a close family member with colon cancer or precancerous polyps, your screening should begin at age 40 instead of 45. Learn more at usdigestivehealth.com. So we got the horn. We're ready to start this second half. Possession arrow goes to the Uniontown Red Raiders to start this second half. So they'll try to build on this 12-point lead. And a pretty good crowd here tonight. Uniontown faithful on the other side. Got a few of them over here with us. And a pretty good showing here by the Littlestown team. They've got a really nice crowd here to my right. Be my mistake. Timeout. Jameer Braxton went back to the bench. Not sure why, but now Tanner Uphold is going to get the start. So now it's McLee, Grooms, Winfrey, Wallace, and Tanner Uphold. And the first 5 starters for Littlestown, it's going to be Denault Bosley, Riley Meekin, and her. So the possession arrow to Littlestown, my mistake. Here's Cole Riley picked up by Wallace. Dump down pass there to Bosley. They're going to call a foul. That foul is going to be on Tanner Uphold. Uphold trying to gain position. And Bosley's going to pick up the foul. They're going to call that on the floor. So that's Tanner Uphold's first foul. Team first in this second half. Bosley swings it out on top to Riley. Turnover. Here comes Winfrey. He's going to hit a streaking Wallace. And Wallace up for an easy layup. Bakari Wallace now in double digits with 10. And the lead back up to 14, 34-20. Here's Bosley in the corner, picked up there by Uphold. Goes up strong, no good. Meekin with the rebound. And Meekin puts it back in, and now he's in double figures. He scored 10 of the 22 for the Thunderbolts. And their crowd trying to pump them up. Here's Winfrey. Beautiful drive. Winfrey with his first points since the first quarter. He's got 6. The lead back up to 14. 7 minutes even to go. Third quarter. Here's Denault trying to get past Grooms. Here's her pointing the offense, being picked up there by Winfrey. Bosley up top, gets it into Meekin. Meekin's going to try to go strong against McLee, pick up his 4th foul. There's Grooms with the steal. They've got numbers, 3-on-1. Winfrey drops it back to Wallace. Wallace up and good. So steal there by Grooms. Coming back the other way, here's Meekin, fakes the 3, steps in, 12-footer, up around the rim and no good. And Winfrey with the rebound. He's going to shoot it to Wallace. Wallace going to drive in the middle. He's going to pick up the foul. That foul is going to be on Lucas Denault. It should be his second, team first in this second half. So Denault with the hold. So Tanner Uphold to trigger it in. 38-22, the Red Raiders. There's Winfrey, going to swing it back up top to Grooms. Trying to work off the screen by McLee. Her with good defense, back to Winfrey. Screen there by Grooms. Winfrey is going to get called for a jump ball. Nice tie up there by Denault, but the arrow is going back to the Red Raiders. So good defense there by Denault as he reached in, forced the tie up. There's McLee. Back to Wallace. Wallace going to drive the lane, kick it back out to Grooms. Here's Tanner Uphold up high. Swings it near court to Winfrey. Winfrey being guarded there. Shakes Cole. Three-pointer short off the rim. Going to be another tie-up. That ball's going to go to the Thunderbolts on the tie-up. Good job there by Kadrian McLee to get the tie-up and not pick up his fourth foul. So here's Bosley to trigger it in. Gets it to Denault. Denault is going to be picked up at half court by Notorious Grooms. Here's her over to Bosley to Denault. Swings it underneath. Nice pass. That pass went to Zion Her. Beautiful dish there by Denault for the easy layup. Now here's Grooms trying to come the other way. He's going to be fouled there by Her. Her's going to try to say it's a push-off, but he's going to pick up his first foul. So Her picks up his first. That's the team's second in this second half. Grooms out to Uphold. Uphold tries the three up. Back rim, no good. McLee with the rebound. And they're going to have another tie up. That ball's going to stay with Uniontown. So McLee and Meekin fighting for that rebound. The tie-up goes Uniontown way. Flips it into Uphold. Swings it on top to Winfrey. Here's Grooms. Over to Wallace. Wallace going to drive. Takes a shot. Gets blocked. Here comes Denault the other way. They got numbers. Bosley. And intercepted there by Grooms. 3-on-2. Grooms with a pull-up. Up. No good. Uphold with the rebound. No. Poked away there by Meekin. Meekin to Bosley. That's going to be a charge the other way. McCory Wallace picking up the charge. And that's a big foul because that's going to be Bosley's third. Macari Wallace able to stand in there and take the charge on the fast break. So now, the Uniontown Red Raiders coming the other way. 4:50 to go. Levi Garner get ready to check back in for the Red Raiders. Here's Wallace trying to drive. He's going to get tied up again. Another jump ball. Good job there by Denault. Good hands. So we're going to have Garner check in for Uphold. We haven't seen Jameer Braxton yet in this second half. He came out to start and then ran back in the locker room. Not sure exactly what's wrong. But now full court press being employed by Uniontown. Littlestown across, down in the corner to Riley. Riley trying to swing it across court. And Grooms with his interception again. Just stepped into the passing lane. He's going to come across half court. That's going to be another bump. That's going to be on Her. Her's going to pick up his second foul on the push. So now Grooms in the backcourt. He and Her exchanging pleasantries. Her's going to pick him up full court, but Grooms going to take him not a problem. They're going to call a charge. The charge is going to be on Notorious Grooms. Grooms dropped that shoulder, and Her with pretty good defense. So Her picks up the second foul on Grooms. So 4:14 to go. And the Thunderbolts triggering in, trailing 38-24. Denault, top of the key, gets it to Meekin. Meekin looking for somebody. Here's Her with the three, up and good. Zion Her with his third made three of the game. He's got 12, and the lead now down to 11, 38-27. 3:50 to go, third quarter. There's Winfrey going to drive, and he's going to get picked up a foul. I think they're going to call this on Riley on the reach, on the hold. There they are. So that's going to be Riley's first foul. That's the 15th foul now on Littlestown in this second half. Here's Garner. He's going to say he dribbled it out of bounds. Bosley, he's got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls, but went for the steal there. Fortunately, Garner dribbled it out of bounds. Now the referee's going to need a towel to wipe the ball down a little bit. Looks like he got a little sweat or something on it. So now 38-27 after that made three by Her. Her now with 12, Meekin with 10. Really the brunt of the scoring here for the Thunderbolts. Uniontown with 6 men in the scoring column tonight, being led by Jameer Braxton. Here's Grooms trying to pick up Denault. Denault, again, top of the key. Here's Riley, who flashed out. Again, Bosley thought about the three, kicked it out to Denault. Here's Her. Her's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be on Calvin and Winfrey. So Winfrey going to pick up his third foul. So now Winfrey and McLee both with 3 on the Uniontown side. Bosley with 3 on the Thunderbolt side. We're going to have a timeout. So with 3:24 to go in the third quarter, it's the Uniontown Red Raiders 38 and the Littlestown Thunderbolts 27 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. Shop the March sale at Zen's Construction Warehouse on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by the Nelson family, Zen's has everything you need for that next home improvement project at deep discounted prices. Phone 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings. So as we come back, 3:24 to go. And Littlestown be triggering it in underneath their own basket. Denault with the ball. Flips it out front to Bosley. Gets it to Her. Her with the three, up short. Rebound there by McLee. McLee's going to bring it, kick it out to Notorious Grooms. I'm sorry. Grooms picked up there by Her. Little fancily dribbling, trying to work off the screen by Gardner. Ball knocked out of his hands, and Grooms takes it up strong, no good. And they're going to call a foul or a jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball. So Bakari Wallace taking advantage of Meeking pulling that ball down. And Wallace able to tie it up. And that ball's going to stay with Uniontown. So Tanner Uphold looking for somebody to get it into. Swings it back, and that's going to be stolen away by Meekin. Over to Denault, tries to swing it across court. But Kadrian McLee, good hands. Denault tried to hit a cutting Cole Riley as he went to the basket. Good hands by McLee to knock that ball out of bounds. So Riley's going to trigger it in. Here it is to Denault. Denault looking for Meekin, who's posting up on McLee. Nice steal there by Uphold, but Bosley able to get it back. Here's Her, driving baseline. Kicks it back out to Bosley. Bosley with the fake. That's Euro step. That ball's going to be blocked away by Kadrian McLee. So the scoop shot by Bosley swatted away by McLee. So on the floor for Uniontown, it's McLee, Uphold, Wallace, Garner, and Grooms. Here's Riley being picked up there by Wallace. Swings it to Meekin. Meekin thought about the three ball fake. Now he's going to take it up strong. Blocked partially there by McLee. And here's Levi Garner with the rebound. Off to Grooms. Grooms Thought he was going to work off the screen by Uphold. And again, there's Garner. Now Uphold setting the screen. Bakari Wallace going to drive through the lane, goes up. Oh, nearly gets it to go, and he's going to pick up the foul. Let's see who this foul is going to be on. It could be a big foul. That's going to be on Denault. So Denault picks up his third foul. So now he and Bosley with 3 on the Littlestown end sends Wallace to the line. Wallace knocks down the first. Uniontown now 1 for 4 from the foul line. Wallace now with 13 points. Second one up, no good. Goes for the rebound, but can't pick it up. And coming the other way is Cole Riley. Denault with a 3 attempt up and good. So the first made 3 by Denault. He's now has 5 points, and the lead now under 10 for the first time in a long time, 39-30. And that ball's going to be thrown away by Grooms. Trying to get it to Tavian Richardson, who checked in. And we're going to have a timeout. So with 1:45 to go, Littlestown about as close as they've gotten since that first quarter, cutting the lead down to 9, 39-30 with 1:45 to go here, third quarter. March of saving of the green at Autoland Hyundai. The new 2023 Hyundai Santa Cruz SEL Premium has available 1,000 HMF bonus cash plus fuel efficiency. Lease the new 2023 Hyundai Venue SE for only $199 per month for 36 months. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. See them online at autolandhyundai.com. Remember, you'll always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai. So 1:45 to go. And Littlestown trying to cut into this lead a little bit more. As we said, this is the closest they've been since the first quarter. Now here's Zion Herr being picked up there by Tavian Richardson. Denault on top to Meekin, down in the corner to Herr. Herr, 3 up, no good. Wallace pulls down that rebound. He's looking to run. Gets it to Grooms. Grooms gets it across half court. Picked up there by Meekin. Here's McLee. Going to swing it back out to Grooms. Bakari Wallace to Richardson. Grooms standing there. Got to watch for the foul. Taking it on her. Going to kick it back out now to Levi Garner. Garner underneath to McLee. Tries to get it down to a cutting Garner, but it's going to be stolen away. Here comes her the other way. Kicks it back out to Bosley. 3 up, no good. Back rim, and Levi Garner. Strong rebound out of there for the Red Raiders. So with 45 seconds to go, here's Wallace. Little shake and bake. He's going to bring it back out. So Grooms. Uniontown nursing that 9-point lead. We've got 30 seconds to go here, third quarter. Grooms picked up there by her. Over to Richardson. Richardson swings it back to Wallace. Wallace goes strong. Layup up and good. Bakari Wallace straight down the lane and able to pick up the foul. That basket is good, and that foul is going to be on Christopher Meekin. That's only his second foul. They're going to have Winfrey. Was going to check in for Bakari Wallace, but now going to sit back down. So Wallace back to the line. He was 1 for 2 his last time there. Wallace up and good. Wallace, a 66% free throw shooter. He's got 8 in this quarter, 16 for the game. And the lead now back up to double digits, 42-30. And there's a near steal. That ball's going to go out of bounds off of Littlestown. 4.4 seconds to go. Richardson's going to trigger it in. Here's Grooms. Going to be picked up there. Going to go strong. Out to McLee. Up. No good. So Uniontown, after the third quarter, with a 42-30 lead. So as we get ready to start this fourth quarter, Uniontown Red Raiders with a 42-30 lead. Recognize one of our sponsors, Zebley, Mehalov, and White. Zebley, Mehalov, and White are local lawyers handling local problems. Whether it's bankruptcy, criminal law, Social Security, disability, or a variety of other legal issues, Zebley, Mehalov, and White provides services aimed to resolve their clients' needs. Phone 724-439-9200 or visit Zebley at zebley.com. We'll give you a quick update here as well. At the end of the third quarter, it's the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 42, the Hampton Talbots 40. That scoreboard was brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy. Peachin's Pharmacy in the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. So here's Bosley, top of the key over to her, wide open for three. Up, back rim, no good. Grooms with the long rebound. He's going to try to run it. Pulls up and brings it back out. Gets it to Winfrey. Winfrey going to run a little time off Uniontown with a 12-point lead. A little weave offense now by Uniontown. Here's Wallace to Grooms. Grooms with the basket and the foul. Notorious Grooms pulled up inside the circle. Picks up the foul. Makes the basket. That foul is going to be on number 32. I'm going to have to wait to see who it's on. It's going to be on number, sorry, that's going to be, I think they're going to call that on Riley. Let's see, they haven't posted it yet, but it looks like it's going to be on Cole Riley. It's going to be his second. And Grooms makes the three-point play. So Notorious now with 6 and the lead back up to 15. 7:30 to go, fourth quarter. Here's her. Out up top to Bosley. Denault, far side. Gets it to Riley. Riley picked up there by Wallace. Her looked at the three. Little jumper from the baseline. No good. McLee with perfect position. Able to pull that rebound down. And here comes Winfrey. Going to pull it back out. Set up the offense. Winfrey kicks it to Grooms. Grooms looking to drive there on her. Good defense. Here's Wallace. Goes up in the lane. Floater, no good. Tries to tip it back up. No good. Pulled out of there by Bosley, and he's coming the other way. And that's going to be stolen away. Near steal there by Bakari Wallace. Great hustle as he got back on defense and poked that ball away from Bosley. So the ball going to be triggered in by Lucas Denault. Denault to her. Here's her wide open for three. Long. McLee with great position again. Able to box out. Calvin's going to try to track it down. Really had perfect position. Long pass to Grooms over to Garner. Up and good. Beautiful look there by Notorious Grooms as he saw the cutting Garner. Just a little touch pass and shifted it back. And there's a made three there by Meekin. Christopher Meekin with his first made three of the game. 28th of the year. Cuts the lead down to 14. There's Winfrey. Pulls it back out. Uniontown trying to run some time. Closing in on 6 minutes to go here. Fourth quarter. Grooms back to Winfrey. Going to drive. Euro step up. Blocked. Garner with the rebound up. No good. Can't get it to go. McLee. Up and good. Kadrian McKee with his first basket since the first quarter. He's got 4. And the lead now up to 16. 49-33. Bosley trying to work off the screen by her. Swings it over, and that ball's going to be stolen again. Here comes McLee. He's got Garner with him. Up and good. Kadrian McLee now with 2 quick baskets. Coming the other way. Nice pass to her. It is poked away by Grooms. Here comes Winfrey. You able to get it up? No. They're going to call a basket. They're going to call it on the floor. Winfrey with the Euro step. Got the layup to go. But the referees are going to call that on the floor. That foul is going to be called on Cole Riley. That's the 19th foul, and we're going to have a timeout. So timeout called there by Coach Forster. And his team now down. Uniontown with their largest lead of the game at 51-33. 5:26 to go. So recognize a couple of our sponsors. Congratulations from Jack W. Connor, attorney at law, to the Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball team on a great season. Attorney Connor wishes the Uniontown Red Raiders the best of the luck in the PIAA playoffs. Stop by Big Al's Market on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown, family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini. Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and 2 liters for $21.99, or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Big Al's Market, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
On the board first half.
So here's Calvin Winfrey going to the line for a 1-and-1. It's on the 1-and-1, 9th team foul. Up, gets the shooter's bounce. So Calvin Winfrey gets that first shot to go. Checking out will be Cole Riley. Checking out will be Denal. Checking back in will be Caleb Unger. And it looks like number 12, Nathan Thomas. Winfrey misses the second. Rebound pulled down, and here comes Zion Herr. Bosley. Meekin, ball fake, flips it down to Unger. Long shot, no good. Winfrey with the rebound. Winfrey looking to run, nice outlet pass. Nearly stolen away, and it is stolen away. Good job there by Bosley, anticipating that pass. And that ball knocked out of bounds. A near steal there by Kadrian McLee. Good try by there, Winfrey. Saw Garner open on the other side, but just couldn't get it to him quick enough for that layup. And again, a near steal by McLee. Knocked it out of bounds. Good anticipation. McLee's been playing with 3 fouls this whole second half. And again, Jameer Braxton has yet to come back in this second half for the Red Raiders. Here's Herr being guarded by Wallace. Wallace pokes it away. Another near steal. Wallace picked on his pick there by Bosley. Herr gets it to Meekin. Meekin with a 3, up and good. Christopher Meekin now. 2 made 3s in this quarter. 16 for the game. And the lead at 16, 52-36. 4.5 to go, fourth quarter. Here's Grooms being picked up on top by Nathan Thomas. Grooms, nice pass to Garner. Garner with the lefty. Garner now 4 points in the quarter, 8 for the game. Here's Meekin trying to drive on McLee. Picked up there by Garner. Wow. Garner looked like he had all ball. That's going to be a foul on Levi Garner. Now Garner with 3. And they're going to call that during the act of shooting. So now Meekin back to the line. Meekin 4 for 5 tonight from the line. He's got 16. First shot up and good. 6'8" junior came in averaging 18 points a game. And he's closing in right now. He's got 17. Second one up short. Rebound poked around there, and Levi Garner comes out of the back with it. And he's going to be fouled on the backside. So that foul, let's see who it's called on. It might be on Bosley, and if it is, that's going to be his 4th. Let's see. And it is. So now Jake Bosley with 4 rebounds. And now Uniontown will be in the double bonus for the rest of this game. 10 team fouls for Littlestown, only 4 for the Red Raiders here in the second half. Garner with the first shot up, no good. Bakari Wallace trying with the tip, but it's a double bonus situation now. So Garner with the second attempt. Up, no good. Misses both of them. The rebound pulled out of there by Meekin. Tries to go behind the back, but Grooms with the steal and up and good. Notorious Grooms, 5 in the quarter, 8 for the game. And the lead up to 19. Here's Bosley with a 3, up and good. So Bosley, with his second made 3 of the game, he's got 6 points now. And the lead at 16, 3:47 to go. The Red Raiders with a 56-40 lead. We'll recognize a couple other sponsors here real quick. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years of experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. So the Red Raiders now with a 16-point lead. 3:47 to go. Red Raiders looking to close this out. Take on the winner of Valley View or North Catholic. In that game, the winner will be taking on the winner on Friday night at a site to be determined. So if the Red Raiders would win, it would be a happy St. Patrick's Day for the Irishman, Rob Kazmarski. Wallace going to take it strong. Down the lane, an easy layup. Bakari Wallace able to beat the press. No problem. Here's Unger over to her. Her picked up by Wallace. Bosley trying to drive. Near steal. Poked away, and it is stolen. McLee gets it to Winfrey. Winfrey with the long pass over to Grooms. Grooms up. Easy layup. And right now, the Red Raiders with their biggest lead of the game, 60-40. Closing in on 3 minutes to go. Bosley up. They're going to get a foul on Levi Garner. Levi Garner picks up his fourth foul. The Uniontown Red Raiders don't agree with it, but it's going to send number 22, Jake Bosley to the line. So Garner with his fourth foul. So 20-point lead for the Red Raiders. Bosley going to get 2. He's got 6 points on the night. Shot up and no good. So checking out will be Thomas and Unger. Checking back in will be Riley and Denault for the Thunderbolts. Second attempt now by Bosley. Up and good. So Jake Bosley, 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 7 on the night. And the lead at 19. Here comes Winfrey the other way. Uniontown has numbers. Here's Garner. Controls it, kicks it back out to Wallace. Wallace going to throw it out of bounds off of number 22, Bosley. So we're going to have a 30-second timeout. So Uniontown with the timeout and a 19-point lead. Just under 3 minutes to go. 2:59 and the Red Raiders with a 60-41 lead. First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Spring forward with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or a home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729. So 2:59 to go here. The Red Raiders with a 19-point lead. And the ball out of bounds after Bakari Wallace able to throw it off Bosley. Nice pass there. Bakari Wallace with the miss. Nice rebound there. And they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call it on Garner, or are they going to call it on Calvin and Winfrey? Let's see who they call it on. They're going to call that on Winfrey, so that's going to be Winfrey's fourth. So now Winfrey and Levi Garner both with 4 fouls. It's still not in a 1-and-1. Only the 16th foul on Uniontown. So Garner's going to check out. Tanner Uphold checking in for the Uniontown Red Raiders. 2:55 to go. The Red Raiders trying to do everything to get this clock to run on out, get advanced to the next round. Pass in the corner and out of Riley. Here's Bosley. Back out to Riley for 3. Riley no good. Tipped around, pulled down by Bosley. Bosley is going to pick up his 5th foul. That's going to be a charge. We're going to have a little skirmish afterwards. But Jake Bosley is going to foul out with 2:38 to go here in this 4th quarter. Things getting a little chippy out here. Bakari Wallace not real happy with the way things went. So Wallace going to take a seat. So Jake Bosley, the senior, is going to foul out with 2:38 to go. He's going to finish with 7 points and a great career. The 6'3" senior, and 1,000-point scorer for the Littlestown Thunderbolts. Now full court pressure being applied. Levi Garner to trigger the ball in. Gets it to Winfrey. Winfrey double team there on a baseline. Here's Grooms looking to double. Grooms being fouled on the backcourt. No call. Grooms with the pass, and it's going to be tipped out by Meekin. So Meekin with the tip out of bounds. Now Uphold triggering in for Uniontown. Back into the backcourt for Winfrey. 2:20 to go, 4th quarter. 19-point lead by Uniontown. Here's Tanner Uphold. So that's going to be a foul on Denault. That's going to be Denault's 4th foul. So now Denault, Bosley, who fouled out, the only players in foul trouble for the Littlestown Thunderbolts. Here's Grooms at the line. Grooms up and good. So we said Uniontown in the double bonus for the rest of this half. Grooms with his 2nd attempt, up and knocks it down. Grooms now with 9 in this quarter, 12 for the game. And the lead now at 21, 62-41. Here's Meekin being guarded there by McLee. Shot up, no good. Denault, nice rebound. Good hustle there by Lucas Denault to get that to go. Here comes Winfrey the other way. They're going to have to foul to try to stop the clock here. But Denault's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. Here's Winfrey. Going to bring it right back out. That's going to be a foul there. It's going to be on her. So her with his 3rd foul. We want to pass along a score here. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs defeated the Hampton Talbots 57-50. So Uniontown looking to advance, and the Laurel Highlands Red Raiders. The Uniontown Red Raiders, Laurel Highlands Mustangs defeat Hampton, and they're going to take on the winner of Lincoln Park and Highlands, who they have played throughout this year. Actually played both teams, defeating Highlands and losing to Lincoln Park over the Christmas break. So now Zion Herr going to take a seat. Calvin Winfrey made the 1st, looking to knock down the 2nd. And he does. Calvin Winfrey now 3 in the quarter, 9 for the game. The Red Raiders with a 21-point lead. Nathan Thomas gets in the scoring column. Thomas, the senior forward, makes the 3. The lead cut down to 18. Winfrey. Denault can't foul. He's got 4. Kick back out. That foul's going to be on number 20. That's going to be on Kyle Thayer, who checked in. Thayer picks up his 1st. Sends Calvin back to the line. Winfrey 1st attempt up. No good. Calvin now 3 for 5 from the line here tonight. Tavian Richardson checking in, going to give Levi Garner a break. Also going to check in, looks like number 15, Devin Sykes. So Winfrey makes the 2nd. Closing into a minute to go here. Thayer with a 3 up. No good over the support. Kyle Thayer. No good. And we're going to have a substitute timeout. So the Red Raiders and the Thunderbolts both going to empty their benches. We'll set the lineups for you here as soon as we figure out who's out there. Number 5, Logan Smith, a 5'8 junior guard. Number 2, Peyton Bossum, a 5'10 freshman guard. Number 35, Ian Welty, a 5'9 sophomore guard. Number 11, Brandon Playboy, 6-foot junior forward. And number 40, Nate Albert, a 6'1 sophomore forward for the Thunderbolts. For Uniontown, it's Calvin Winfrey, Notorious Grooms. Number 15, Devin Sykes. Tavian Richardson, and number 1, Jeremiah Hager's in. Also checking in is going to be number 14, Eric Townsend. So for Uniontown, it's Sykes, Richardson, Townsend, Hager, and number 24, Marcus Heiss checking in. So both teams going to their benches with 57.6 seconds to go. And the Uniontown Red Raiders with a 65-46 lead. Sykes going to take a 3 up. No good. Back rim pulled down there. Nice rebound there by Townsend. Sykes thought about it again. It's going to go to Hager. Hager for 3. No good. Long rebound pulled down there by Bossum. And he's coming the other way. Bossum, the 5'10 freshman guard. Closing in on 30 seconds to go. Here's Clayball in the middle. Nice pass underneath. That ball swatted away by Townsend. Here's Richardson trying to corral it. He does. Richardson going to drive, kick it back out to Sykes. Sykes kicks it out front to Heiss. Sykes with another 3 up. No good. Almost banked in. Townsend up. Rebound. Good. Eric Townsend, the junior, gets in the scoring column. Here's Clayball up for 3. No good. Put back there by Smith. And that's going to be the ball game. So Uniontown with an impressive 67-46 lead. And they gain the win. As we said, they play the winner of Valley View and North Catholic. That game will be on Friday night. If you give me a couple seconds, we'll get your final tallies here for the end of the game. All right, welcome back. We'll finish this up with your post-game show. This post-game show is brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Post-game show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. So let's go over these final stats for the Uniontown Red Raiders who pick up the victory. They were led tonight by Bakari Wallace, who had 18 points. He was followed by Notorious Grooms, who had 12. 10 points by Calvin Winfrey. 11 by Jameer Braxton, but Braxton didn't play any time at all in the second half. Not exactly sure what happened to him. We'll have to see if we can get something here from the staff before we get out of here tonight. 6 points from Kadrian McLee. 8 points off the bench from Levi Garner. 2 by Eric Townsend. So they scored 20 in the first, 12 in the second, 10 in the third, and 15 in the fourth for their total of 67. They were 9 for 16 from the foul line, and they only made 2 3-pointers here tonight, both in the first half, one by Notorious Grooms and one by Jameer Braxton. For the Littlestown Thunderbolts, who finished their season at 21-7 overall, they were led tonight by Christopher Meekin, who had 17. Zion Herr had 12. 7 points from Jake Bosley and Lucas Denault, and 3 points on a made three by Nathan Thomas. 10 in the first, 10 in the second, 10 in the third, and 16 in the fourth for their total of 46. They were 7 for 11 from the foul line. They had 9 made threes in this game, 3 by Zion Herr, 2 by Meekin, 2 by Bosley, 1 by Denault, and 1 by Nathan Thomas. So the Uniontown Red Raiders victorious, and as we mentioned, they're going to play the winner of Valley View and North Catholic on Friday night. And as we said, we also passed along that Laurel Highlands score. The Mustangs with a 57-50 win over Hampton, and they will take on the winner of Lincoln Park and Highlands on Friday night. Lincoln Park just got a quick tally. They won 84-72. So Friday night it will be Lincoln Park versus Laurel Highlands, and the Uniontown Red Raiders waiting to see if they'll play Valley View or North Catholic. Tonight's game has been brought to you by the following sponsors. And you have been watching another C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, exclusive digital coverage of Uniontown Red Raiders boys basketball on the Uniontown Boys Basketball Facebook page. This has been brought to you by tonight's sponsors: Jack Connor, attorney at law; George Dental Associates; SWGI in Uniontown, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health; the Centers for Rehab Services and physical therapist Jim Burns; First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County; Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vacides; attorney Thomas W. Schaefer; Joby's Golf; Zen's Construction Warehouse; Russ Blejo, your local Allstate agent; Dr. Bob Baker, candidate for Fayette County Coroner; Peachin's Pharmacy; Cherokee Recycling; Autoland Hyundai; the law offices of Zebley, Mehalov, and White; Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr; Magisterial District Judge Nate Henning; Sandy Howe Notary Services, and Big Al's Market. So for Tony Hanola and Billy Dice, we bid you a pleasant good evening as the Uniontown Red Raiders advance with an impressive 67-46 win over the Littlestown Thunderbolts. Good night, everybody.